Welcome again. So in the previous lecture, we have looked into read data and display read data uh, steps in our LSMW. So let's look into convert data. So here basically we are converting the data into our ERP system language or format. So let's execute that. Here again, you get the restrictions if you wanted to have a certain transaction number, but you need to keep one thing in mind. Like if you have read the full file in the previous steps, then you have to convert the whole file in the next step. Otherwise, you might will turns to error. So execute that. Now you can see that number of records read 9, number of records written or transaction written 9. Why it's not 10? Because we have whilst in the step of specify file, we mentioned that we have a the first row in the file is the column. So we have the field names in the first row of the file. That's why it's basically excluding that record. How it works, basically we will look into that in our separate lecture. So let's move over. So that's how basically we converted the data. And now let's look into display converted data. And here we have our converted data. So here you can see that it's in a more meaningful information than the read data functionality. Earlier you have seen all the data was all together, like you had the country and then key and the name all together. It was not separated. But now if you look into that, you will see that it's totally separated, and you have a bank key coming up where you have and then you have a bank country and then the name. So that's why I call it's more of a demo part where you can basically look and see what is going to be posted or created in the system. So it was all about in these two steps. I will stop here and I will see you in our next lecture when we will look into the execution part of this LSMW.